Paramount is pleased to bring you our feature presentation. This movie is rated R. It contains some nudity, some violence, and mild language. Showtime suggests viewer discretion.
Hey, horror fans, it's Sean Whalen from People Under the Stairs, as well as many other horror movies that I'm sure you've seen, so grab a beer because you are watching the Horrorholics.
Now.
Holy shit, what is up? We are the Horrorholics, and goddamn, thank y'all for joining us. It's been a month since our last episode, so thank you everybody for being here. We already have 20 people watching, at least by my count right now. That's fucking amazing. This is episode 7 for us. It's the Tiny Terrors episode. First off, I'd like to thank our sponsors as always. Vintage Authentics. Fucking tonight we have Orbit DVD. We have fucking goddamn Billy Pond from Circus of the Dead. And we also have Mr. Jordan himself sponsoring the show tonight. So, hey, appreciate all y'all. As always, I'm Larry, the F.U.C. Hanging out here with my boys. We got Slasher Junkie. We got him Horrorhound 85. We got Uncaped Crusaders. Horrorhound 85. And we got Graveyard Grog running the ship. On his eyes, if y'all can see him. Appreciated that, Grog. Grog, as always, is on every episode because he's a fucking badass and we can't do without him. That's what you tell him, but he's not going to suck our dicks.
Again, he might.
True that. Thank you. But hey, man, go ahead. Anybody got something to say real fast before we do? Hold on, before anybody talks.
I just want to say, everyone, thanks for dropping in.
Always one guy. Hey. As always, we're the Horrorholics. We're all about horror and alcohol. So we're going to start the show off with one big chug, one big full beer chug. I got a fucking Natty Light for some reason. Don't even know where it came from, but it was in my fridge.
Wines.
And every 10 likes, we will chug another beer for y'all. How many do we have right now before we even chug? Oh, we got 10. So that one don't count for this one. That's Dravi. We love y'all. Ooh, man, it's been a weird last month for us. Sorry about 2 weeks ago when we had to cancel the show, if any of y'all were waiting, because we had some technical problems / just fucking, some of us didn't feel like doing it. Sorry.
The technical gods were against us.
We are back now, and we plan on fucking goddamn doing it from now on, like always, like we're supposed to. Sometimes you just get sometimes you just don't feel like doing shit some days. But, hey, anybody got anything to say before we even start this show?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes, we can.
That's all I had to say. I am.
Anybody else? All right. Well, we have a fucking goddamn, hopefully an awesome show for you people. We will be reviewing fucking goddamn Hobgoblins. That movie was actually won by fucking Mr. 405.
No.
Right? No? It was won by Paul?
That was my
Oh, you had fucking munchies, right? I don't know. Both the movies sucked.
Let's not spoil anything. Come on.
Not spoil it.
We'll save the goodness.
Both the movies were amazing fucking classics of the 80s.
A lot of people either.
But hey, we're here for your enjoyment, hopefully. And if not, I'm here for alcohol and hanging out with my friends because I love these guys. And let's just do it. So, first thing we always do on every episode is we're going to do our little show and tell pretty much. We're just going to show y'all kind of a couple things we either picked up in the past month, now I guess, or fucking movies we've watched that maybe y'all don't know about. Hopefully we're not going to go tell you, hey, we watched fucking, Chucky or something. But if that's what somebody watched, that's what they got to do. Get out of here. Shut the damn door. Anyways, they don't understand this is a studio time right now, and I'm a working man. But who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Go first. Someone's gotta do it, right? I'll tell you a couple movies I watched. One is something that you guys have talked about. I know Phil, I know Darren's talked about it. Quote unquote classic, yada yada yada. I'm like, I never saw it, and I figured, you know what the hell? Let's give it a try. A Fulci film. I watched House by the Cemetery.
Yes.
Now,
goddamn hell yeah.
One, I at the beginning, I'm like, no, and I wasn't feeling it. As it kept going, okay, it could rope me in a little bit. I see what's happening. And ultimately, I'd recommend watching it, especially because it does have a pretty cool ending. But I would say, like, even better than that is there are so many, even though it's a very different movie, there are so many parallels between that and The Shining. Even at the point where you have the father character unloading on a door with an axe at one point. Different reasons, but the parallels between them, it's almost like Fulci, like, oh, that Kubrick did some good stuff. So, can we get this in there? Can the kid talk to people that no one else can see? Yeah, we got to do that too. And said, no, we don't have money for twins. We'll just use one girl. But ultimately, if you've never seen it, it is something. I actually wound up picking up the DVD on one of those sites like Hamilton Books, or maybe I don't think it was an Arrow edition. I don't know if they have one, but a cheaper guy, and I'm glad I did because it's a fun movie for collection. If you haven't seen it, and it's nice to watch something back in the day like that. Interesting too. It's a movie in the early '80s that did get the PG. That was PG-13, so it must have been given it sort of right after that started happening. You know what I mean? Because you had movies like Poltergeist and Jaws that were just PG, so it's like no, never again. So I did like that.
Before you go on, Craig, I just want to say, House by the Cemetery is fucking awesome. I love it. And in fact, I love that movie so much. I actually got the house from the artwork tattooed in my graveyard collage.
Oh, nice!
Fuck yeah!
Didn't know that.
Had to.
I didn't know that. It was, like I said, I don't want to. I didn't like it that much to ink my body with it, but like I said, it was definitely fun to watch, and there were just even some good lines that, like when the woman ran over Tombstone with a car, it's like freaking Tombstone, like little things like that. So, you guys see it? What do you think?
Craig, have you seen the other two films that are in the trilogy?
No, I haven't. Well, not that I know of, because I didn't know there was a trilogy. You just said that.
So it's actually the third film in Lucio Fulci's Gates of Hell trilogy.
What were the other two?
The first one being City of the Living Dead, and second one being The Beyond. And then,
City of the Living Dead sucks.
And then
City of the Living Dead does suck. That's the only one I've probably seen.
And then
I like shit movies, but that movie,
The Beyond sounds familiar, but it's not the same as this one. It's not. It's easy to connect it. If it is, then maybe I didn't say it, but I'll watch them in reverse, I guess. But Grog has the House of Cemetery tattoo. That's gonna make a great trivia question somewhere along the road. What tattoo does Grog have on his back?
That might make a great trivia question tonight. Y'all never know.
There you go. Let's see what we get. Yeah. I guess the other movie I'm going to throw out there, and then you guys can do, is one I've mentioned in our group before, but I've not been on an episode here to give it the love I think it deserves. And fucking Larry and I talk all the time about the In the Dark movies on Hulu. But for me, like Treehouse. I watched Treehouse. It has a twist that retwists and then twists again. And it was directed by James Rodriguez is now his name. But the guy from Psych. James O'Day Rodriguez, and it's his humor, but it's dark, it's twisted. It's almost like a funny version of Hard Candy. If Hard Candy could have, and you could imagine, like in your head, I say a funny version of Hard Candy. Like, how could that be? Funny version of Hard Candy. So those are two things horror-wise that I watched. And as far as anything of cool I picked up, I got some mystery boxes, but I haven't opened them yet, so I can't tell you that much about them.
What else you got, Gregory?
No, well, like I said, Mr. Mystery Boxes. I got. I'll open eventually. I got one that's a mystery. It comes with a mask.
Okay. Well, I can't see any, so it doesn't matter for me.
Well, we never did one to 10 anyway, so this should be a full beer chug.
I just opened
Ravi, everybody.
But Larry, I must say, as far as horror movies and stuff, that's it.
Dolls are killing me.
I did cheat a little bit. I watched some non-horror stuff right away. I watched that new movie that's on Hulu. That's what is it? Andy Smallberg. That's sort of like Groundhog's Day, and as it's not because it sucks. But I did watch that movie, so, and that's my review for that. So if you're watching it because they tricked you and it said, "Hey, it's like Groundhog's Day," no, it's not. No, just watch, don't watch. With the exception of him and and Schillinger's character from Oz, whose name I forget right now, nothing is enjoyable about that movie, so stay away from it. But that's it for me. That's all I got. I don't know what to tell you.
Anybody want to go next?
What are we doing again?
What you watch, what you show. Let me go right fast. What
Right.
you've seen lately. I'll go fast. So I watched for the first time ever, finally, As the Gods Will. I'm not a guy that reads movies. So there's like literally a shitload of fucking good movies out there, like Pan's Labyrinth and shit. And the movies I've never seen before, because I do not fucking want to read a fucking movie. Mainly because I can't read the movie and actually watch the fucking movie, what's going on, because I'm too busy reading. If I was a reader, like, like Grog, I know Steven, supposedly, fucking reads books and stuff. I'm a guy that I get a fucking magazine, and I ain't talking about Playboy, but I'll just get any magazine, and I still look at pictures. I cannot fucking read. I get so bored with reading. And when I do read, shut the fuck up, Grog. When I do read, I don't even comprehend what I'm reading because I'm just reading words, staring off into space. So this movie is fucking badass amazing. That fucking dude right there, I can't even think what he's called right now. What the fuck's he called? Anybody can remember? It's a little like Japanese fucking folklore thing. He's a badass and literally kills people left and right. It's a big game movie. It's all about games and aliens pretty much, even though they are not really aliens, but it's all over the place. But the acting is fucking awesome. Killer fucking special effects. This is a total fucking 9 or 9.5 to me out of 10. And it'd be even better if they would dub this shit in English so I could actually watch the movie without having to read. I think it would be fucking badass. Talking about reading, I finally watched, this wasn't even one of the movies I was going to talk about, but I finally watched after all these years Train to Busan because I saw it fucking English dubbed. Fucking amazing fucking movie. In fact, my wife just watched it before the show. I walked in and she was watching it and she was reading it. And I told her, I was like, why don't you watch it in English? You ain't got to read it. So I found it. It was on fucking Tubi in fucking English. She watched it. She fucking loved it. Train to Busan's fucking awesome. Now there's Train to Busan 2, but I haven't seen it yet. Apparently it's on, you can watch it, I guess, on fucking Cinema HD, but I'll go check it out. If you like stealing and pirating movies. I don't do that.
No.
But another one I watched, I'd never heard of. I actually picked this up from a couple weeks ago. We were in Dallas, and I stopped at movie trading company, and I was trying to find the dumbest, weirdest fucking movies ever that I've never heard of but look cool. And this one's called Campfire Stories. And this is the one that's got that Jamie Lynn Sigler or whatever from The Sopranos in it. But right away when I started watching this movie, it is, shitty, low budget. It's got Jamie Lynn, but right away, the first guy that pops up on screen, I was like, holy shit, it's fucking Charlie Day. who, when this movie came out, this was like Charlie Day's first ever movie. Charlie Day from like Sunny in Philadelphia, fucking
I
shit
love
like
all this
that.
stuff.
Fist Fight, fucking, which is a badass fucking movie. He's in this movie as he's young, probably in his late teens, early 20s. And it's a fucking badass movie. It's got I can't think of that one guy's name. Oh, it says David Johansen, but I know him as Buster Poindexter. Fucking dude with a big ass nose. I remember watching Beavis and Butthead when I was a little kid, and they were watching Buster Poindexter singing. They're like, I bet he could pick his nose with his big toe. But this fucking movie, if you haven't seen it, it's actually really fucking good. And for being so shitty and low budget, it actually at the end of the movie, it actually had the Misfits in the fucking movie, playing on stage in this little fucking shithole. The real Misfits. Good movie. I mean, it's like for me, it's like, like a 6, but I thought it'd be a 1 or 2 when I fucking picked it up. Then, my last movie I'll talk about is a movie called Banshee. This is about fucking goddamn this what the fuck do you call him? I don't even remember what the fuck it's called now. But it didn't even say it on here. But during the movie they talk about what it is, and I've been drinking, sorry. I was drinking whiskey for the show. My mind went, phew. This movie sucks ass, don't watch this fucking movie. But it's about this shape-shifting fucking something, and he fucking like kills people, but he fucking can't kill them while there's rock music going on. So this one guy randomly just like pulls out his speaker and his guitar and starts fucking wailing on the fucking goddamn his fucking electric guitar, fucking blaring music, and it like fucking fucks the fucking creature all up. Stupid. Oh, I think it's a Wendigo, is what they say it is. But total fucking garbage movie. Still fun to watch if you ain't ever seen it. One time, never watch it again. Doesn't star anybody worth the shit in it. I just had to say it because I saw it and I said, don't watch this movie, it sucks. And Eric told me this movie was good, but he lied to me. Besides that, yeah, I've watched a shitload of stuff, but nothing I can think of right now, and I didn't want to go on for the next fucking 30 fucking minutes about it. So, goddamn, Paul, you got something for us?
Yeah, so I got a good little handful of movies here that one of these I actually sent to Larry. I don't know if he's watched it yet. But it's called Bad Milo.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie.
Dude, it's
I absolutely.
Yeah,
love it. A lot of people shit on, dude. I think that movie's great.
Yeah, it was a first time watch for me, and I had a blast with it. Like the creature, Milo is fucking awesome. I mean, just the premise of the movie: a creature that crawls out of this dude's ass every time he gets like stressed out and kills is fucking amazing. And that they play it off like everybody thinks it's a rabid raccoon going around like fucking killing people, and then like his dad, who's the guy that plays his dad? This movie, I've seen him in a shitload of.
Oh, that's is that Marino?
Yeah, Ken Marino.
Ken Marino, yeah.
Yeah, he's the main. I can't remember the guy that plays his dad though. I've seen him.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about. I ain't seen the movie.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just absolutely hilarious. The effects in it. I would love to see like somebody did like some kind of piece of Milo would be awesome to have that creature. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. I definitely recommend Bad Milo if you're like a fan of like any type of Tiny Terrors or any type of like basket case. It's got kind of like that type of vibe to it. Yeah. If you're a fan of that, it's got good comedy in it. Horror and effects. I definitely recommend Bad Milo.
Paul, real quick before you continue, something that just hit me without giving away anything for Raider. You could have picked that, as your Tiny Terror. I would have loved to have reviewed that freaking movie.
Like I said, it was the first.
Man, I forgot all about that one.
I just recently watched it, probably maybe a week and a half ago. So, or I definitely would have. I think Stephen Root, that's the guy who plays his dad. But yeah, definitely recommend Bad Milo, especially since we're on a Tiny Terror episode. All right, next up, another first-time watch for me that I know a lot of people have talked about. Wait, I believe this is from 2017. I absolutely love this one as well. A great practical effect, sci-fi, like newer release. To see a film that uses this much practical effect, if you're a fan of The Thing, I think you'll really love this, or anything with just any type of H.P. Lovecraft film. I think you'll really enjoy this. Have you guys ever seen The Void?
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah.
well, see, I haven't seen The Void, but I have a figure of it from fucking Brian Minnick over at Last Chance Customs. He's told me to watch it 100 times, but I haven't never seen it, so I can't lie.
Yeah. And if you're a fan of like Color Out of Space that recently came out, that type of film, yeah, I think you'll love The Void. Like I said, great practical effects, great creatures, the whole story premise of the movie. Yeah, definitely. This is one that I actually rewatched recently that I probably hadn't seen since it first came out. I think Grog probably loves this one, and that is Deathgasm.
Oh, absolutely.
Deathgasm.
It's
So much
a
fun.
fun watch. You can watch it so many times and just be thoroughly enjoyed. It's good.
So ridiculous, but like so much fun. Great gore, good comedy. Yeah, if you're a fan of metal, you're a fan of gore, you're a fan of horror, like this is right down your alley. It's a pretty recent movie. I think 2015.
A couple years ago, yeah.
I came out and I hadn't saw it again. Recently watched it, probably I think at the beginning of this week. But yeah, one that I definitely recommend. Like I said, if you're a heavy metal fan, yeah, you'll absolutely love Deathgasm. Or if you're a fan of like Shaun of the Dead, you know, it's
Deathgasm. I'll say Deathgasm is fucking. I love that fucking movie. I've only seen it one time, but I fucking love that movie. Totally cheesy, but like new age cheesy, but fucking good. It's like it was well done. Fucking got him great fucking acting in it. No shitty acting.
And
Good
it's a
special
great
effects.
storyline. It's just you're never bored. There's no
Isn't-
boring time in it.
the moments are funny. Like when he slaps the dude in the face with a dildo. I mean, there's like so many just like funny moments like that.
Now, wasn't there supposed to be is there not a Deathgasm 2? I thought they were making one. Did it ever come out?
It could be. I haven't heard anything.
I've seen it for the last couple of years, them supposedly making a Deathgasm 2, but I've never.
The way that it ends, I could see them doing, another one. But yeah, definitely recommend Deathgasm. Like I said, definitely if you're a fan of like heavy metal, highly recommend it. All right, and another one that I recently picked up because it just actually I don't even think this is out yet. One of our sponsors, Orbit DVD, actually usually gets their films in a couple weeks early, and I picked this one up recently, and that is Mikey. Absolutely love this film. Like it's so much fun. And I think it's a very underrated, like killer kid film that nobody ever talks about. They talk about Children of the Corn, or maybe like The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin. But Mikey to me is great. It's a hidden gem from, I believe, the early.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Any way you might be able to rip that or something, or maybe send it to me because I have to re-put that on my server. I had it, but someone went to watch and they told me that the audio was completely out of sync. It was all fucked up. So I need to re-put that on the server.
Yep.
Hey.
Like I said, if you're a fan of The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin or any type of like killer kid film, it's got the kid from Blank Check. I don't remember what his name is. It also has Ashley Lawrence in it from Hellraiser. But yeah, the kills, like the kid is demented as shit. It crosses some lines that are some pretty fucked up for me. You got this kid who's like totally feeding on like a 18, 19-year-old girl, and he's killing people because she's showing them more attention. But yeah, the kid is pretty fucked up in this movie. But yeah, if you haven't seen Mikey, highly recommend it. Have you guys ever seen Mikey?
No, I was gonna say like that's been recommended to me by Steven, by fucking
Watch
Darren,
it.
by
Watch
Eric. Everybody's told me it's fucking good. Watch it. And
pretty
so
good.
I'm the one that ripped the shitty copy for Grog for the server.
Oh, that's what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I
That's
ripped the
all right.
shitty copy off online. I didn't own the fucking movie, so now it's fucking Paul's duty to fucking get it. Hey. But I
You
never
got-
watched it, so I didn't know this was stuck in that.
Ooh.
Jordan, you enjoy this one?
Yeah, I like the movie. If y'all are seeing the movie Blank Check, it's a fun family kind of kids movie. It's the same kid in this, but he's real twisted and real fucked up in the head.
Yeah. If you're, like I said, if you're a fan of Good
Same
Son
age.
with
Around the same year, it's got to be around the same time ish because he's close to the same age.
right around the early 90s, they were both,
Same. So if you ever seen the movie, I think it's like a Disney movie almost, Blank Check. The kid somehow bullshits his way through a blank check and gets all that money.
All right. Last thing I have, which you guys haven't even seen this, other than a picture of it,
Ooh.
but this came today, and I feel bad because I do not remember who the person that made this is, but this is this really badass like Nilbog Goblin.
Oh, that's sick.
That's fucking badass. I want that so
you
bad.
I'd say it's about 7 to 8 inches. Like it's the detail in it is really awesome. Yeah, you wish. But yeah, the detail in it that you can, I don't know if you guys can see, but
yeah,
awesome piece. I feel bad right now that I can't remember who the maker of it was, but yeah, definitely recommend getting pieces from them. Like I said, with the detail to it, the size, it was definitely worth the money. It's a cool new piece to the collection. I know Troll 2 is an absolutely shit film, but it's one that I still love.
Better than the first one.
Might you share how much it cost, or is that
yeah, I want to say it was like $75.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'd buy that.
You better remember where you got it from, so we can get it now.
If you look at Full Moon charges like $200 to $300 for some of their shit.
Yeah, no, I feel bad because I was running late and I just grabbed it, but I don't remember. I'll have to look up and see the exact person that I got it from. But yeah, definitely one that I highly recommend.
Where did you get that from? Like a personal thing, or was it like Etsy, or what?
It wasn't Etsy, but it was something like Store Envy, something similar.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
And that's it. All that for as far as show offs.
Jordan,
what about you, Jordan?
What?
What you got? What you watched here lately or picked up?
Shit. All right. Well, me and Paul actually just ordered a bust, the movie The Burning from Shallow Grave FX. So I watched The Burning. I've been watching The Burning probably 3 or 4 times in the past 2 months. So I watched that again last night because I'm all pumped for my bust. But I genuinely love that movie. Not like, oh, it's cheesy. No, that's a fantastic film through and through. If you don't like The Burning, if you don't like campy movies, I can see it. But anyway, I've been watching some Beavis and Butthead. Been watching some Duckman, not horror related cartoons. I watch a lot of cartoons. Can't help myself.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching we got Disney Plus now. I got it for the kids, but literally I'm the only one that watches it, I think. Because why would they watch it? They already fucking own all the fucking movies on DVD and shit that are on it. So I've been watching the shit out of that, watching all the cool documentaries on there and shit that they have, like fucking ancient Egyptian, fucking they're trying to find mummies,
dude,
shipwrecks.
Disney Lives documentaries are fucking great.
Yes, and fucking and I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching a lot of Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, starting from episode 1.
I love Chip and Dale's.
Oh shit!
I gotta tell you,
love Monterey Jack. Zipper.
There's a church, true story. You can look into it. Devoted to Gadget. I want to say it's somewhere over in Russia. Like somewhere over in Russia, devoted to Gadget. The chick from Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I've just been watching cartoons. I've watched I've been watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt episodes. I usually will kind of go through those through the season and kind of start over all the time. I got a few things. Oh crap, this fucker. I don't know, since it's a Tiny Terrors episode, I'll show you my critter from RZFX, aka Raging Zombie. Critters, one of my favorite like I said, tiny creature films. I love monster films, creature films of any kind, but especially little creatures, little things like that. I mean, gremlins, critters, et cetera, ghoulies, all that shit. So, but yeah, that's really all I have to say.
I will say there's one more show that I've been kind of religiously watching, and I think this Jordan will agree. This has been more since if anybody's watched my channel, they've noticed I've gotten more into the mask and bust collecting. One of the shows that I've recently, been picking up on, Distortion's Unlimited show, Making Monsters, that came out, I believe, like 10 years ago. They did 3 or 4 seasons, but it's really awesome watching how they make these props from like beginning to finish, when they're bringing these to Trans World and all these different, Halloween Express, all these different shows and whatnot. It's cool to see the amount of work and detail that goes into these.
Right. And, that show's no longer around.
You cut out, Jordan. We lost you.
Oh, Jordan, we lost you. All right. It's all right. Come back. We got you. So, Grog, while you're doing all that, can you talk while you do that and see what you've fucking watched or picked up?
Actually, yeah. All right. So I usually don't talk about like what I watch or anything. Or actually, it's just been what is it for ever since the show started? It's just been Star Trek. Well, the past week actually, I don't know where it. I don't know how it came about, but I just got on this kick to watch a certain franchise, and I have a server, and I've had the movies on there, but someone said the copies really suck. And I looked, I'm like, yeah, I can do a little better. So I went on Amazon and I ordered the Blu-ray box set, and they came in the other day, and I ripped those and I threw them on. And then I've been watching them at work, been watching them at home over and over again. I don't know why. It's just I've been wanting to. And that is the Alien anthology.
Oh yeah.
And
nice.
and it's and what I did was I ripped the it's got the regular versions and it's got all the special editions for all 4 movies. Oh shit. Oh, that's my Jaws Blu-ray or 4K. Forgot that was in there. But yeah, it's I made sure I put all the special editions on the server, and those are the only ones I'll watch. So Alien, the first 4. I have Prometheus and Covenant, but I mean, take them with a grain of salt. But I mean, Resurrection, meh. 3, but I mean, you know where it's at. It's fucking 1 and 2, you know. With part 2 just being far superior. I mean, it takes everything from part 1 and it just fucking it puts it to 11, and it's just fucking badass at like 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's so fucking good. Actually, I watched it again at work today. Yeah, so yeah, my watch has been Alien anthology. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You suck alien dicks.
So with that said, Grog, you say that Aliens is your favorite of the franchise?
Better say yes.
It is, but if it wasn't for the first one, we wouldn't have Aliens.
Originals are always held sacred, but
Yeah.
we're talking about enjoyability to actually watch.
I love the first Alien just because it's the fact that it's just a couple people. I mean, you look at when you look at the credits, it's just 8 people in the movie, counting the guy who played the alien. That's it. No one else. You know, it's just very claustrophobic. It's just those people just in that one area, just getting knocked off one by one, and that's fucking great. But then part 2, it's just like, you know, Cameron comes in, he's like, you know what? I can make this fucking great, and he did. So Aliens took a lot of shit from part 1 and just fucking escalated it to a whole new awesome level. So
That's why it's a sequel. It's not it's original.
So yeah, that was it.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody have anything else they want to say? What they watch? What they
I have
show?
a question for the chat. We got almost 30 people in the chat. Do y'all eat your own feces?
Well, I didn't expect that.
The Horrorholics are curious. We want to know.
You're not that curious.
No, I'm not really curious. I'm gonna go out on a limb there and say.
I do want to add one thing, Larry, to something you talked about before, just because this actually goes back to a conversation we had before the show and yesterday, when Dan was talking about Ginger Clown. Jamie Rensinger was also in Dark Ride, which was a horror movie that had the kid from The Sandlot, Patrick Greener, and like as a movie that most people probably haven't seen for like a.
Is that the Carnival one?
Yeah. For like a cheesy, for that type of film that probably went way under the radar, it's worth the watch because it's got a cool little twist, and there's definitely some good kills involved in it.
Nice. All right. Well, if that's it, I guess we'll move on to the next segment. Which instead of a next segment, I just want to start off with let's do a fucking giveaway right fast. So, for the third show in a row, we will have a Circus of the Dead fucking DVD, which these, if y'all don't know, aren't going to be fucking found very much anymore because now Circus of the Dead has been actually put out by an actual company. Good Blu-ray edition, everything. And fucking, this is original shit. And it comes with a slipcover, which is autographed by 6 cast members. And this shit is fucking awesome. I've given away 2 so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something real quick on that. So I was a sleeper. Larry always recommended Circus of the Dead, and I was a sleeper, and I waited until the Blu-ray recently came out and watched it. And I will say, guys, that film's a hidden gem. Like Circus of the Dead is definitely a fun watch. I recommend, even if I definitely recommend checking that film out.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so the way we're going to do this giveaway is going to be, of course, I'm going to say a question. First person that answers it in the chat answers it. We actually have people, other members watching live in our chat because sometimes everybody sees stuff at different times. So we'll wait about 5-10 minutes after people answer, and then we'll come back and tell who the winner is. And I'll ship this shit to them right away, plus some extra cool shit. But we actually talked about questions to do before the show, and I forgot every fucking one of them. So right now, I'm gonna fucking go crazy because I don't remember anything right now, and send it to Paul to fucking ask the question for the fucking giveaway.
Oh, put me on the spot.
Oh, I got you right now. I already got one. Hey.
All right, good.
What movie did we just talk about earlier in the show that Grog has tattooed on his arm?
There you go. Trust me, you're winning a good movie if you can pull that with your ass. All you had to do was in the beginning.
What movie does Grog have tattooed on his arm that we literally talked about at the beginning of this episode? So someone should remember that because we even said to remember that for a future future trivia. And
future be 15 minutes later.
Mm-hmm. So if you were on here just fucking earlier, you are the winner.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Yep. We don't have to say she already said it. Normally we say fucking 5 minutes wait.
She wins.
Hey. Grog.
He is.
Jordan's out.
Jordan's up.
Oh, he's out right now.
He's out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bud.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. I will be sending it your way. Sometimes we don't have to wait because everybody sees it at the same time. Yeah.
Definitely, Elizabeth, let me tell you, that's awesome film. I think you love it.
No, yeah, you will have to watch it. First off, Liz, if you have not seen this movie, holy shit. Billy Pond, thank you again, Billy Pond, for fucking giving us our third fucking straight show giveaway. And the last and final one, if you haven't won yet, will be on the next show in 2 weeks. So,
Bill O'Burst is fucking.
What was that fucking movie? Did you tag me in that the other day, or you said something, Paul? That movie? Holy shit, he looks like a badass in that movie. What was that movie?
Shit, what was it called? I ordered it. I'll have to look. I don't remember. It's
had a
Kane Hodder. Well,
yeah, Kane Hodder. Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it right now, but I did order a copy of it.
I had never heard of that movie, and just watching the trailer, I was like, holy shit, fucking Bill O'Burst is a badass. How come he doesn't get more like mainstream fucking parts?
He should be in more horror films. Sure.
Yes. Or at least, more leading roles. Because even like he was in like 3 from Hell, but just as a fucking shit fucking part on the side.
Yeah, no, he needs more big time roles.
Yes. Now, no, Bill O'Burst Jr. is a fucking badass. And he's also a badass in person. Literally, me and fucking Steven were sitting there. I'm going to meet him in fucking real life. Brian Minnick had made me a fucking badass fucking piece, the first one ever, fucking Papa Corn. And I talked to him for a year about making it for me. Finally, I said, you have to make it now. No ifs, ands, or buts. I need it. I need it this fucking big. I need it this fucking on this big base. I need half the base fucking blank so I can fucking get autographs on it. Brian fucking killed it. Last Chance Customs. Fucking got him. And then when I got it, I was like, holy fucking shit. That's actually better than I thought it was going to be. And when I showed it to Billy Pond, and Billy Pond's like, that's the fucking pieces. Yeah, the original. And it fucking says on there, one of one, the original and only big good one. Like, and fucking, when I went to Bill O'Burst, he's like, I was like, how much? He's like, no. He goes, this is free. But then he's so cool. He said, I don't charge for any autographs or pictures. I only charge if you get something off my table signed. He goes, pictures are free. He said, and if you want something signed of your own, he goes, it's all free. He goes, I'm just here for the fans.
That's
and I was like, wow, that's fucking cool. And he's only charging like $20 anyway, and that's just for pretty much the price of, you know, him printing everything off on his table.
Yeah. That's dope.
So no, he was so
sweet.
cool. So that's awesome. Awesome dude, awesome people. Bill O'Burst, all of them, awesome people. And fucking God, Circus of the Dead is amazing. So y'all have to watch it if you haven't. So now, Grog, are you ready for Jordy and Morty?
I think we do have one in the pipeworks.
So we haven't had a show in 4 weeks, but I think the last show, if I'm correct, didn't even have a Jordy and Morty on
it did. It did. It was I believe the one before that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so this is only the second Jordy and Morty in the past fucking 8 weeks.
I know everyone's been fiending.
You missed that little man.
You all missed it.
Jordy probably damn near killed Morty.
Y'all get ready.
It may happen still. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Here's Morty and Jordy.
Welcome back. It's that time again for Morty's Joke of the Week. Have you got a decent joke for us this time, Morty?
Oh, I think so. I think I have a good one. Sure.
All right, well, let's hear it.
Okay, here he goes. Why did the duck cross the road?
I don't know why.
So he could fuck the chicken. Fucking chicken fucker. Chicken fucker. You got it?
I do apologize. I know Morty's one sick bastard. But it's all in fun. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show. And thanks for watching. Say sayonara, Morty.
Au revoir, you douchebags.
Holy shit. Fucking as always, fucking got him, Jordy and Morty fucking killing it. Fucking, if it was me and I was Jordy, I'd have done fucking killed fucking Morty and kicked his ass to the curb. But
he's a prick, but he's family. He's a prick, but he's family. You know how it is.
Sometimes you have to you always have that one black sheep of the family.
Yeah, can't kick his ass to the curb.
Yep. You fucking got him there. Sometimes you got your fucking black sheep. Everybody fucking hates him, but you still gotta fucking gotta take up for him because he's your fucking goddamn retard.
It's kind of like Darren. Kind of like Darren. Still keep him around.
He's our sweet baby retard, formerly known as.
Yeah, formerly.
But man, all right. So now we're gonna do something not a little different, just nothing we've done here in a while. We're gonna go to fucking Mr. Craig with some fucking horror news or what's going on today, Craig.
Yeah, I pieced together, a few little tidbits here and there, but before I do, I gotta go a little off script. I gotta give Paul a little love. That is a fabulous freaking t-shirt. And that is a movie more people need to know about.
Splatter University.
Yeah. Splatter University is a phenomenal film. And it actually touched like college, good twist at the end, and you haven't seen it, check it out. And I don't think I've ever seen a t-shirt for it. Where's that from? Is that
That's Fright Rags.
Fright Rags. Very, very, very nice. Very nice.
I got the same one in the Tia Mystery.
Oh, there you go. And now that the fashion segment is over, my favorite bit of news, and I actually talked about this weeks ago in an alter ego persona. But I love, it's no secret, I love the collection movies, the collector, the collection. Well, the collected has been filming, so which is good. Josh Stewart is coming back. He's the main protagonist. Emma Fitzpatrick is coming back, and she was the deaf woman, the deaf girl, or the partially deaf girl, which is interesting. So they're going to set up both of them again together. But I'm bearing the read. Because, yes, Josh Stewart is awesome. Emma was solid. But joining the cast in a significant role for the collected is the man, the myth, or the legend, Tom Atkins.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool.
Which, come on now. Like, that is Tom Atkins even an inside role. What was the rest? I think the last movie I saw Tom Atkins in was what, Trick? Right? Was it Trick? Was that Trick he was in?
It was
and
Trick.
That was,
yeah, that's a good movie. He played a good fucking part.
Oh, absolutely. He was great in that freaking movie. And that was a minor part relatively to what he's supposed to have in The Collected. So I can't wait because The Collected has a chance to be the greatest trilogy plus of this century. Right? If you look at it that way. So 2000 plus. You know what I mean? It has a chance. It has a chance.
And that was, I'm saying, I'm gonna say it again. That's a movie that I fucking never had fucking watched in my life. In a prior show that me and Craig and Darren and Grog had together, Craig made us watch it, and I'm like, ugh. And fucking, I was like, holy shit, The Collector was fucking amazing. Like, it blew my mind. Why had I never fucking seen it? Yeah. And then we watched fucking, what was it called? The Collected?
Collection.
The Collection. And I'm like, holy shit, that was fucking awesome too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking stoked for this one. It's fucking going to be badass.
Fingers crossed the 3 is good. And even if it ends at 3, because 2, the ending was, well, where are they going to go from here? So, I don't know if it's going to be the guy goes to prison and breaks out or something, and who knows? But something, I can't wait to see it. That is high on my list. The only problem, and this is going to tie into some other stories, I don't think we realize exactly, like, the impact of COVID. Like, there's so many movies that are considered theatrical releases that they don't want to give in and put straight to on demand, even at like a $20 price tag. Like, they did do that with the movie The Hunt. They put The Hunt straight to on demand. But movies like Saw, I know it's not called Saw, what's it called? Jigsaw? Braid. Some type of Braid. The new Saw movie with Chris Rock. Spiral. No, that's not true. Not all. But Spiral with Chris Rock got pushed back because of COVID. Quiet Place 2 was the first one that we saw victimized because of COVID. Halloween is being thrown back a whole year because of COVID. Like all these movies that's supposed to have been coming out that just now it's like, well, hey, I was looking forward to that. Now I got to wait a whole another year for it. I kind of wish they just put it in regular on demand for $20 price tag. So, I mean, but that also might mean, though, that the window's open for movies like Circus of the Dead, like the more lesser known, the independents initially, because they do become available for people. And that void to watch something that you otherwise might not have given a second chance. Listen, every one of us, we watch the weird movies. We watch the independents. We watch the movies that have covers that make people cringe. Like we talk about movies like Street Trash, right? Oh, yeah. And then we even talk about movies like, well, that's a spin-off of Street Trash. But even better, like we do that. Not everyone does. Maybe now, if you want to be involved in the horror, anything, you almost have to. So I do like that. But it is alarming they're still pushing everything. Some TV series, though, that might help fill that bill. I know, Paul made the connection, and obviously everyone does, like the Lovecraft and the Void. Lovecraft Country comes out on HBO. Now, some people will, it's Jordan Peele, the producer, some of the elements of it, but it does have elements of horror fiction taken from H.P. Lovecraft tales. So, like, we don't know what that means exactly, but, like, you got an HBO series coming that sort of takes off of H.P. Lovecraft's work, which could be fun. It could be great. Could be horrible. but it's good to know stuff like that's coming. Like Slasher 4 apparently has been greenlit. You've seen the other Slashers. Have you guys seen the Slasher series?
Oh, I have. Yes, I fucking love them.
Slasher 1, 2, and 3. They're sort of like American Horror Stories. It has the all standalone series. Like one is a really good one involving a mass killer, good twist, solid watch. 2, some psychological trickery, not my favorite of the series. 3 was by far the best. It was real intense with some of the visuals. I'm not going to explain what that means. You have to watch it for yourself. But, like, and 4, they say, they finally talked about, like, they have it casted originally, whether it's being shot or not, because they found some stuff saying it's canceled, some stuff saying they don't know yet. But they found enough saying, no, they have it cast. Dermot Mulroney is supposed to be on it, or Dylan McDermott's supposed to pop up on it. So that's good. So
three's. Let me. I gotta think back. 3, is the butt fucking rape scene.
Well, I wasn't gonna go there. Well, the 3 is a very it is a very LGBTQ based movie, series 3. But don't. Like, I know I see Steven like putting on a face somewhere. Like it is something worth watching.
When the fucking that they thought was the fucking badass killer fucking then ends up getting strapped down in like the bus or whatever and then gets butt fucked.
I don't remember that. We watched a different series.
Oh, my bad. I was watching the fucking Pornhub version. Sorry. God damn. My bad.
No, you know who was in you know who was in Slasher Series 3, just to give it all little hard love, Mr. Bill Moseley. Who was in Slasher 3. And he found the body of the hipster after he got destroyed at but anyway, I won't spoil. That's that point. The point is, if you not watch those, one has been taken off Netflix. I'm sure you can still find it. Horror series might be the way to fill that void now. Another one, American Horror. I don't know if it's American Horror Story or a separate entity, but they're also doing a whole series based off of Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Did you see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Any of you back?
My grandma probably did. I'll ask her.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo. What?
Yeah, the Jack Nicholson and the like that's what Nurse Ratched. The Nurse Ratched's watching the evil nurse in that movie.
Yeah,
they're giving her a whole series.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if that's a spin-off of that or it's just the next American Horror Story.
Louise Fletcher.
But the news that I found that I think this is the most mainstream thing I'm going to say, and I know it's not a series all of you are into, but I'm not going to lie, I like them just fine. They talk about Scream 5, and they did a featuring in Courtney Cox, who you might say so, who cares? But apparently, Gail, she was the hardest one to get because they look at money. She's got all that Friends money. Nev Campbell probably doing okay, but there's a reason you don't see Courtney Cox popping up at Monster Mania, and you do see Nev Campbell there. So I'm sure if you got Courtney Cox and you get Nev Campbell, but the most important or the most interesting aspect, who they say might still be coming back? Like a huge fan favorite who was never officially declared dead. Anyone know who I'm talking about? A huge fan favorite, never officially declared dead.
Matthew Lillard?
No, he had
that one guy.
He had a TV clutch his head. He's pretty dead.
Who's that one guy? Jamie. Officer Doofy.
No, well, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Oh, he's dead.
Deputy Doofy.
Well, that was the whole.
Leave me alone.
Vacuuming my room.
That was a whole different movie, scary movie, but okay.
He's the best character that wasn't in that franchise.
Hayden Panettiere.
Oh yeah,
Kirby the chick. Oh, by the way, and since you did talk about Officer Doofy, you know what was the last movie you have seen Officer Doofy in? A horror movie is like a pretty starring role.
What?
He was the male protagonist, the big hero who died. So I spoil it in Victor Crowley.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So.
Because he played a retard, but he was a good-looking dude. Actually, at the end, when he fucking got him, was normal.
Yeah, doing the Kaiser Sose.
Mm-hmm.
When they're walking by, and all of a sudden it's like, "Ooh, I'm good." And then freaking Sherry O'Terry picked him up. The Gail Weathers of that. See, Scary Movie 1 was blah, but Scary Movie 2, in my opinion, might be like a top 5 ever of spoof movies.
Scary Movie 2 is way better than Scary Movie 1.
Yeah, no, but no, I think Scary Movie 2 though of spoof movies is in the top 5. Period. Like I'm not even forget about horror spoofs. Like horror spoofs, what do you have? You have stuff like Student Bodies, that up in there too. But like Scary Movie 2 is with Chris Elliott, with the little bot we've talked about ad nauseum, but it's definitely top 5 for me. So of all the movies and all the series and all the stuff coming out or sort of being pushed back, stuff like that, there also is last one, Antlers by Guillermo del Toro, also has been pushed. And that's supposed to be, again, a little Lovecraftian, a little bit almost even with some of the wood-like creatures that you saw in The Ritual on Netflix. So even that got pushed back. Of all the films I've been talking about, the series I've been talking about, any of them jump out to you as something that like you're most excited about? Is it Tom Atkins like it should be, or is it something else?
Well, I am excited about any fucking goddamn, whether Tom Atkins or not. I love fucking slasher. Everyone, yeah, some might like episode 2 or season 2 might not have been as good in my opinion, but it was still fucking awesome. But I don't know, I'm happy for American Horror Story coming back with fucking bringing back almost all the fucking cast, at least the ones that I like. Holy shit. Tom Atkins. What?
We got Bloodbath and Beyond in the chat.
Nice. Appreciate it. Give us a like. How many likes do we have right now? Last I looked, we had like 25.
We are at 27. We need 3 more for another chug.
If anybody in the fucking chat has not hit the like button yet, please do it. When we get to 30, we fucking take another fucking goddamn full beer.
I will do a double Jack Daniels shot if we hit 30.
You gotta run the show, Honcho.
I could still do it. I just press buttons.
So I will say one show that I think I mentioned this probably last episode. One show that I've been really excited they brought back, that I watched every episode of, and then actually rewatched every episode because I was hanging out at Steven's house last week. Was Unsolved Mysteries. That's made its return back
the new
to
Netflix.
And honestly, there's a couple episodes that I think are a little bit weaker, but overall, the first, I believe, 6 or 8 episodes that they released were all great. I mean, I enjoyed all of them. So definitely looking forward to the next run of episodes that they release.
Jordan, what about you? Any of those things wet your whistle?
What am I, what?
Any of those movie series, any of that news, any of that wet your whistle, anything to make you excited?
Every single thing you guys have talked about blows dicks and sucks.
Jordan stopped watching horror movies after 1990.
Yeah, if it came out within the 2005 up, it's fucking garbage.
So Jordan, what do you think
if it's
about
a series on Netflix or any of those type of streaming services, it blows balls. And it's garbage, and I don't like it.
What about were you a fan of Unsolved Mysteries as a kid?
I was a fan of Unsolved Mysteries as a kid. I've heard the new series is great, but I'm not even going to give it a chance because I'm too stubborn and I don't have the time. But
I would expect that answer from a little bitch. So,
hey, does it have that same creepy guy?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, dude.
Is there a mystery about what happened to him?
Then it sounds like a pilot dog shit. I'm not gonna watch it.
He'd be like the Crypt Keeper if they brought him back, I guess. But
hey guys, I got to throw something out there just because some of them that she did look badass. In case you come across it, somebody in our Horrorholics group played around with a lot of videos of us, and the one I think of Grog is phenomenal.
They did what?
It's thrown out there. Something to look at later on. A lot of fun videos of you guys.
What happened?
Somebody made video of us.
Yes.
I'm very
yes, they
curious
did.
now.
Yes, they did.
They did. Wait, what did they do?
Yourself, please.
I got thrown out for it, so you remember it. That's all. Some badass stuff.
What?
All right.
Well,
where do we see this?
Later later time.
Later time. Just have to point out now.
Oh, okay.
I'm so
Okay.
lost.
Well,
Hey, y'all hear that?
what? Oh, is that a
Time-
fairy?
It's time to crack one.
That's a beer fairy.
Yep.
Slapping its wings, giving you a beer.
It does. A little, just drops them.
Wow. All right. What y'all want to do next? Grog, we got anything else to fucking play? Any fucking skits?
We have
Uh,
a giveaway.
Yeah.
The giveaway. To do the other giveaway now.
Jordan.
All right. So hold on. We'll do the giveaway real fast. So Jordan has a giveaway for y'all. Like I said, our fucking show was based on Tiny Terrors. So Jordan went by himself to do his own giveaway. So take it away, Jordy.
I figured, fucking tiny tears. Also, this is a Frank Crate or some of that shit.
That was a little box
it was
of
a
words.
Tiny
Little
Terrors episode. And so what I have here is a brand new, unopened, still plastic wrapped DVD set called Tiny Terrors.
Nice.
This one has Shrunken Heads, Dangerous Worry Dolls, and Ginger Dead Man 2. They're all cheesy, but they're all kind of fun movies. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, fucking goddamn Dangerous Worry Dolls is a fucking really actual pretty good movie. And I do like Shrunken Heads, except for the stupid where they just make the heads fly around and get smaller and bigger while they fly around. But both the movies are really good. And you can't go wrong with Ginger Dead Man 2 either, so I mean it's not as good as part one.
They're all good. Dangerous Worry Dolls is kind of fun. That's one I
Dangerous
didn't.
Worry Dolls is by far the best out of them three.
But yeah, so a trilogy, 3 DVD set, and actually, I have another copy of this. All right, so I have an open one. So this is the one that will be given away, sealed in plastic. But when you actually get it, it's a 3 movie, but it's not just 3 movies on one DVD. When you actually open it, you got your full moon stuff right there. You actually get your Shrunken Heads on one disc, right? And then when it has a little thing where you flip it over, and then you have the other 2 movies. So each movie's on its own disc, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so they're all smashed onto one disc. They're all each have their own disc inside, right? But again, my copy, you get the unopened copy. So, crap, I was supposed to come up with a question. All right. The question for this one's gonna be real easy. Real easy. It has nothing to do with any of the movies on these because they're kind of not a lot of people may have seen these movies. So we're gonna keep it real simple tonight, real easy. Take it easy on you guys. So the first person to get the answer right wins that DVD. Right? So here we go. The question is, what are you chuckling about? What I missed? What?
What's your
Damn it. Actually, all right. The question is, easy one. Which actor was in Critters 3 that turned out later in life to be a really high-paid, well-known actor? Or Critters 3, in the Critters franchise, Critters Part 3. Was there multiple? I don't know. What young actor was in there?
Say which big time actor made his film debut in Critters 3. There you go. That was his film debut.
Was that his debut?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Well, you already have one.
It's gonna be an easy one. Kylan, you already won, so you cannot win again. So don't drop it. She's always quick on them. It's an easy one.
Direct.
I think we're actually friends because our names are so similar. Yeah.
What?
Grog, I like your question so much better though. That was awesome.
Yes, we do have a winner. So before we go into our review? Do we have any video before that, Grog? We do.
Oh, from who?
So Grog, fucking tell us about this video. Right
Okay, so we have a review coming up, but I got this video from some chick, and she's been making herself like known around these parts now, and anyone who's watched a couple episodes ago, you may have heard of her, but I really don't want to say too much. I think we should just just let her have the spotlight for now, and you're just gonna have to watch. I got nothing to say. And here we go.
Hi everyone, it is your favorite bearded lady, Crystal. I know I keep saying I gotta do something with this, but COVID and the coof has been difficult times, and believe it or not, there are some folks out there that have been paying me to send them hair. You know, that one guy, Stephen Barry, he gives me $10 for just a little thing of chin hair. I can't tell you how much he gives me for a little thing of hair from somewhere else because I'm a lady and I'm not going to do that, but let's just say it's quite a lucrative business. But I wanted to give some feedback before we get to the movie review. As much as I adore your show and all your little horrorholics and their little bugaboos about them, please don't let Eric ever do the head review of the movie again. I mean, after Night of the Comet, I kind of wanted to stab something in my ear. Like, it was supposed to be a brief synopsis. I'm pretty sure I could have read War and Peace in the amount of time he took to describe what happened in that movie. I mean, I was worried when he started talking about the video game initials as if it was some mighty epiphany instead of like a cute little throwaway thing, and it just got worse. So my suggestion is, if he's not inebriated as of yet, maybe we get him to do a couple more of those fruity little seltzers that he does, and he says, "It's the only thing left in my house." We know the truth there, Eric. It's okay. We still like you. You know, you Texas boys make up half the freaking Horrorholics. But that said, keep up the good work. Just anybody else do the review. Maybe he goes mute during that period and thumbs up or thumbs down, something like that. Because brevity is not his friend. Well, except in bed, I heard from... Darren's always telling tales anyway, so who knows what to believe. Anyway, thank you fellas for allowing me to speak my mind. You all have a good one and have a blessed day. Welcome back. And welcome back. That was a little harsh on the lovely Crystal on Mr. Mancave, but if you did see that Night of the Comet review, you know as well as I do, that was torture. We got 30 likes though, so before we do anything with Hobgoblin, why don't we grab a beer and have a nice little man chug, which is a term they invented, but that's okay.
I promised I was going to do a double on this. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Grog's doing a double, and we're doing man-sized chugs.
Hey man, I got tall.
Man-sized chug.
All right.
In the words of SBR, formerly known as SBR.
Yeah, that should be. I feel we need a new.
You're gonna be the death of me. What a way to go, huh?
All right. Oh, goddamn Crystal. She's a fucking goddamn slut.
Well, easy now. Easy.
She is a hot mess.
She turns me on.
She's a hot. She's a hot mess, but I bet Steven would fuck her.
Oh, a second.
Well, duh. We're talking about Steven's horror.
Yes. Hey, Craig. Would you fuck Crystal?
No, we waited. That's disturbing.
You wouldn't fuck her? Really?
Well, that's when he looks in the mirror and like Buffalo Bill.
No. Not at all, man. That's disturbing.
I'd fuck me.
That's a Texas and Pennsylvania thing.
No, stop saying Texas. Fuck that. We're fucking guy, and we ain't like that.
I like it took you a second for that to
Maybe like Louisiana. Don't say Texas.
This ain't Arkansas.
Yeah. What the
Sorry.
fuck?
Okay, we'll say Florida and Pennsylvania.
There we go. All right. So, has anybody got anything to talk about? Like in the fucking chat, people that are watching right now, do y'all have any questions to ask us? Is there anything you want to know? I will literally ask. Okay, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to say who you're asking the question to, and we guarantee we will answer the question you ask. Ask any question in the chat, but say who you are asking it to, and we will fucking answer.
We will not be giving out any social security or bank information. Just to say.
I mean, I might answer it, but it might not be truthful.
Ballsy.
Ask us some fucking questions. Got a little bit of time to kill before we start this fucking goddamn movie review. So let's fucking goddamn play a little bit of truth or dare without the dares because we don't have shit for y'all to dare us with. Favorite monster movie for all of you?
That's a question?
Yeah. Oh, Jordan, I can't hear you. Jordan.
Got to come
Grog.
back.
All right, Paul, favorite monster movie. Paul, favorite monster movie.
Why don't you start first?
Is this like Universal monsters? Just any fucking monster movie.
Let me go, Larry. That way,
you go ahead.
Chance to think. Yeah, I'm with Larry. My head's spinning because I'm like, which category you in?
Did I break it?
Just so I don't. I won't bet it. I won't beat a dead horse. If I had to pick my favorite creature, I'm going with the creeper. So I got to go with Jeepers Creepers.
Oh my God. I was going to say the same fucking thing. My favorite fucking goddamn monster movie, which whatever you say, it's all around. Mine is Jeepers Creepers 1. The Creeper, take away the fucking goddamn faggot, fucking rapist fucking goddamn guy that made the movies. I don't care. The movie is fucking awesome. Jeepers Creepers 1. I fucking love it. The Creeper is an awesome fucking character, and I don't give a fuck. And I even like Jeepers Creepers 2. And for all y'all that hate Jeepers Creepers 3, it was okay.
No,
it wasn't that bad.
That was garbage.
Victor Salva, everybody already hated Victor Salva when it fucking happened, and fucking goddamn, that's why fucking it was apparently worse in everybody's minds. If he wasn't a fucking piece of shit child molester or whatever, the movie wouldn't have been that bad to everybody in their opinion. I watch movies as they are, and the movie wasn't horrible. Not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's not good, but it's not as bad as people put it out as. But the fucking Creeper is fucking awesome. Jonathan Breck is fucking amazing fucking dude too. Fucking who played the Creeper, and fucking it's amazing. It's so good. I went to fucking goddamn TFW. Jordan was there with me. Everybody else had left. And it was only me and Jordan left that last fucking day. Yes. I hear you, Jordan. Only me and Jordan left the last day at TFW. Everybody else had went home. And I'm like, Jordan, you got to take fucking pictures of me with the fucking Creeper. And we're waiting in line for Jonathan Breck. And fucking, Jordan, do you remember fucking right before fucking goddamn we got up there, there was a fucking couple who had a newborn baby. Yes.
The baby.
And he sit there, was so nice with the baby, even like holding it and fucking, and like acting like he was going to like crush it and kill it, but putting his hands on it. He would take 20 pictures from all the pictures they want to make when that baby grows up. It's going to be fucking like the most amazing fucking pictures. And even like when I was doing it, I don't remember if Jordan took my pictures or his person took my pictures, but I remember he's like, look at them, make sure they're fine. I want, he wants everybody to be perfect, everything perfect, pictures perfect. I'm like, dude, the dude is an amazing fucking person. Besides the Creeper is, an amazing fucking character for this time, this new day and age. For the 2000s, even though, was that even 90s? Was that late 90s when Jeepers Creepers came out, or was it 2000s?
It was early.
2003, I think. Well,
yeah.
1 to 3.
Listen, you cocksuckers. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to tell you again. Larry said ask one person a question. I see like 5 questions to everyone.
All right.
To everyone. We're not doing roundabout. This is gonna take all fucking night if everybody
All
goes
right,
and asks
let's go.
a goddamn question. You
What's
got
the
one.
first one?
We got one of us pricks to ask a question to, and that's it.
All right. Slasher Junkie. True that Tales from the Crypt is the greatest horror series to only Twilight Zone? Is it true that Tales from the Crypt is the greatest horror series, only second to the Twilight Zone?
TV show, yes. Second, though, I would say is not Twilight Zone. Second, I would say is Tales from the Dark Side.
Dark Side.
But third would be Twilight Zone, yes.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Easy.
That's smooth.
Craig, what kind of body wash does your cousin Crystal use?
How the fuck would I know?
Did you use the same one? You know that.
You use it.
Dude, Crystal lives down in Texas with you fellas. I don't see it that often. So
All right, next question.
I don't see any more that are just one person related.
Hey, just hit one person with one of the
Okay.
multiples.
Paul, no. Jordan, Twilight Zone or Outer Limits?
The Twilight Zone. I do like the Outer Limits, but the Twilight Zone, for when it came out, even for any standard of what year, the Twilight Zone is brilliant. The Twilight Zone it's fun to watch, but as what it is, like I like Tales from the Crypt more, but only because like it's more like kind of action packed. I know some of the actors, but the Twilight Zone is fucking brilliant as a series. So Twilight Zone all day.
Okay. Poster. Okay, Jordan, you're a poster guy. Now you are, at least. So here we go. You own more posters in the past. You've gotten more posters in the past fucking year than anybody in history. So,
lots, baby.
Jordan,
Lots.
what is your favorite promotional movie poster, and why?
Well,
not even promotional. What's your favorite one sheet and why?
There you go. Okay. As I was like, well, one promo. Okay.
While you're thinking right fast, I'm gonna tell you my favorite
sheet I have, and it's not.
Let me go right fast while you're thinking, Jordan. I'm sorry. I stopped. My favorite promotional movie poster was the Ghoulies fucking 1 poster, because it's not a giant one. It's just a little fucking 8x10, but it shows the Ghoulies is what they thought they were going to be, and one's wearing a fucking hockey fucking costume, one's wearing like a football jersey, and they're all in the fucking coming out of the back of the toilet and shit. It's totally they totally changed everything. They literally, when it came out, the promo, they were going to make them all wearing fucking like clothes. And then somebody decided, oh, that's dumb. Thank God. A monster comes out wearing a fucking hockey uniform.
So my favorite one, I will just say, is absolutely one that I picked up recently, probably about 2 months ago. I was finally able to get a copy of, is the video store one sheet for the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just amazing. When the refrigerator opened, the stuff coming out, people just on the ground and almost like a zombie-like state. I've always just been a huge fan of that poster. So, we can't hear you, Jordan.
Oh shit! Again. All right. While Jordan's gone. All right. So, next question will be. I'm gonna throw this at Craig right fast.
Okay, sure.
And I'm gonna go back to Jordan then, because it was actually asked for Jordan. What is your favorite horror movie weapon?
What is my favorite horror movie weapon?
Yeah, what's your favorite thing that a horror guy fucking kills with?
You know what? Without beating it to death, thinking about it, I got to go with the glove. It's iconic.
Oh,
it's
really?
Kruger. Yeah. I mean, the orb is the Phantasm. Orb is awesome. Obviously Jason, any number of things. But you know what? When you think of weapon and character, the glove is only him. So I'm gonna go with the glove.
All right, we got back-to-back questions for Jordan. So Jordan, first off, let's go back to the original. What is your favorite fucking one sheet you own?
Favorite one sheet. All right, favorite one sheet I own probably, and it's not the most valuable one sheet I own, and it's not my favorite movie of a one sheet that I own, but my favorite one sheet for some reason is my Children of the Corn one sheet. Maybe it's because I'm from Nebraska, or maybe it's that bright red just really stands out, and you got the silhouette of the children in the background of the corn. Again, I got cornfields all over the fucking place, so it's my kind of culture, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I got you.
But there's something about it that I absolutely love. I've always loved that design. I've always loved that. So I getting the one sheet for that, and I got it for cheap too. But that's probably my favorite one. Just I don't know why. I love looking at it.
Okay, well I got another one for you back to back. Cause this one was actually directed to you by fucking Dark Mike, our buddy Mike. What is your favorite horror movie weapon? Or say, what is your favorite horror fucking character? What does he kill with?
Fuck. Damn. That's a good question, Dark Mike.
I've got an answer.
Hey, if you go ahead, Paul, because I got to think.
Yeah. So for me, I got kind of two answers. One would be a nail gun in Nail Gun Massacre, which I think is just awesome idea. But my number one, which I know a lot of you guys will love, this one's for you, Steven, is the fucking trombone with the knife attached in Town That Dreaded Sundown. Dude, I just think it was an awesome idea, especially from when the movie came out in 1976.
Beautiful.
Like to come up with that idea, fucking awesome.
Yeah. I got my answer. If I were to say any weapon of any movie, would be the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the big ass, the big hammer that he is, and it's not a mallet. Oh, yeah. It's that big. I don't know what you what that would be used for. It's like that. It's not a sledgehammer. It's not a mallet.
Hammer, 15-pound hammer or 10-pound, I guess.
It's just that real heavy old school hammer. When he slides the door open, and the dude looks, wham! Dude drops. His feet are kicking. He slides him in there. Door closes. Done. That scene has always been so crazy, and it's just such a simple weapon, but at the same time, it's like that's all it would take. You're done. Game over. You might not die off it, but you're not going to get up and run away. So I think that hammer is probably my mind off the top of my head.
All right. Next one, I haven't done one for myself yet, so I'm just going to take the next one because it said for anyone. Robbie Richards says, what's your favorite horror movie kill? And I would like to go around with this one just because we can for a minute. But my favorite horror movie kill is definitely Day of the Dead. Fucking Bub. When Bub fucking actually learns to do everything because the doctor taught him. And at the end, he fucking gets the gun and he shoots that motherfucker and then goes, fucking iconic. Blows the fucking top, the dust or the fucking smoke off the top of the gun.
Oh,
and then then the zombies rip him apart. And you see his intestines come out, just ripping them apart, and he's just yelling, ah! Oh, that fucking is all iconic.
His voice box, I love his voice box is like it's all high pitches. His voice box gets ripped.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
That's fucking awesome. I love that. In fact, I won fucking the mask. I won Wear Your Friend's Face mask that I won from Darren way before I knew who Darren was. Before me and Darren knew each other, I won it in a giveaway he did for his 500 subscriber giveaway. I won that, and the thing was, he said his question was, what is your favorite practical effect that ever happened in a movie? And it was the same scene, because I love that. Just they're ripping them apart, guts pulling out and shit, and he's just screaming. Fuck him.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can I get mine?
Let's go. Yeah, go ahead.
I got two quick ones. One is when Christy Swanson throws the basketball at Anne Ramsey's head in Deadly Friend.
Yeah.
And then the other one, just because of the absurdity of it and Independent Heart Needs Some Love, in Kill a Pinata, when the pinata bit off the guy's dick after he was blowing him for a while.
Mm-mm.
And yes, that's a whole sentence. It happened.
All right. We got one for Grog. We got Terry Shields wants to know, Grog, what movie made you fall in love with a certain actress, and how old were you?
Wait, hold on. What?
What movie made you fall in love with someone, and how old were you?
With her
or him?
Or him.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, what movie made you fall in love with her, and how old were you, Graveyard?
In the movie. It's like an
How old
actress.
were you? How old were you when you first fell in love with somebody from watching a horror movie? And how old were you?
Yeah, your crush.
Yeah, Jesus. All right. So this is gonna be kind of out there, but truthfully, I thought she was hot when I was a kid. Still think she's hot now. She may not be so hot now looking nowadays, but I really dug that goddamn hippie chick from Jaws, where she screams "shark" at the 4th of July. That was going to the pond.
Shark.
She,
Shark.
yes,
Shark.
she.
Shark
Oh my
pond.
God.
The worst acting ever.
I don't care. She was cute as hell.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
She is fucking cute.
And I'll tell you mine right now, and it's not because I'm fucking like some fucking child molester, but because I was the same age
When it came out.
When I was a little kid. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I was totally in love with Danielle Harris when she was like fucking,
It's
8, 9 years old, but I was the
Halloween.
same fucking age. I'm saying when I say that now,
Yeah.
I'm saying then, oh my God, I
You're
thought she was so
old.
gorgeous.
You
That
were
she was my
like
first crush as a
15 when
little
that movie
kid.
came out.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, Danielle Harris is older than me.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's like 43.
Yeah, she's
I was
well.
thinking she like,
no.
oh shit! I thought she
I
was
was a
my
little kid.
Oh yeah, so she'd be rubbing the cradle with Larry.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that bitch raped. That bitch is raping me. Fuck her.
Actually, you know what? Okay, so Danielle Harris is just like a month and a half older than me. She was born June 1st, 1977. I was born August 21st, 1977.
That's a year off. That's not bad.
Not,
You were
not,
born
not
in
very far.
'77.
Older.
Yeah.
Old man.
Wow. Man,
Grandpa.
Fuck you.
you're 8 years older than me.
It is funny though when you look back at movies you watch and like they were cute, but then it's like, dude, you feel dirty, and like, no, they're older than me right now. What the fuck? Like, yeah, that's okay.
Well, yeah, when you watch him 25 years later, you should feel bastard.
Well,
Even
you
such a fuck.
yeah. That's
Paul.
like,
Yeah.
Paul, what movie do you still want to see get a Blu-ray release?
Tough question. One that I can just come off the top of my head would be Alone in the Dark.
good one.
Great film. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten a release yet. And one I'd highly recommend if anybody hasn't seen. Donald Pleasance, Martin Landau, Jack. I saw underrated slasher.
Fucking awesome movie.
Yeah,
An actual really awesome movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't. I figure sometime in the next. Well, I keep saying that every year, but I figure sometime in the next year we'll get one. But I guess we shall see.
All right. Enough of that. We got fucking a little bit left. Let's go ahead and get on into our fucking actual movie review. So I'm gonna throw this over to Paul because he picked it.
Yeah. So we are reviewing the 1988 film Hobgoblins, which, like I said, guys, when we pick these, we try to pick something that maybe you haven't seen before. Sometimes that can come back to bite us in the ass. So, Hobgoblins is a strange film directed by Rick Sloan. It kind of falls in the same type of premise of a lot of the other, tiny terror films that you may have seen, like Critters or whatnot. We have something from outer space. This one kind of falls on I believe it's like a retired movie production area that these people are still running security for. There's an older man that's running head security, and he kind of already knows that there's some type of alien or critter there that he's trying to keep enclosed the entire time. But unfortunately, usually it's a younger security guard that's working with him. Keeps on getting killed because they keep going into an area where it's almost like a safe where these hobgoblins are being, and eventually at some point in time they get loose. The acting in this is not great. It is a lower budget film. I believe it got more love as of recently because Vinegar Syndrome re-released the film on Blu-ray, and it does look amazing. Like the transfer they did, I believe this was shot on 35 millimeter.
And don't forget, Paul, it was also a film featured on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, which they must not had anything better to do. So, I mean, it does have its fun. It's just ridiculous. Like the acting, of course, it's lower budget. The acting is not good. The effects, the puppets, I believe they do look pretty good for probably the budget that they put into it. But there's so many times when the hobgoblins are attacking them that you can just tell it's completely on the people's arms. I mean, it's a fun watch. If you're sitting around drinking beers, looking for something fun to watch, I think you can enjoy it, especially if you're into Tiny Terror films like Critters or Puppet Master, Troll, and anything like that. I believe you can have fun with it. Like I said, I believe the majority of the good part of the movie is on the hobgoblins and some of the kills that they have. Like I said, the acting. There's the military guy who's coming back from like basic training that's just so over the top that has like a stick fight with one of his buddies out in the yard, which is ridiculous. I mean, there's so many like side plot parts to that. That are just like don't tie into the movie at all. The movie's all over the place, but to me, there's still some laughs to be had. Overall, though, I would, like I said, if you're a big fan of Tiny Terror films, I would recommend, if renting or checking out Hobgoblins. If Tiny Terror or like critter films aren't really your forte, then I don't think Hobgoblins will be something that you'll want to watch it at all. But like I said, if the Tiny Terror thing is in your realm, though, I would definitely recommend checking it out. So, what about you guys?
Well,
right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jordan.
Well, personally, I like the movie. It's one of those movies, not where you want to sit down and watch a good movie, but if you're sitting there bullshitting and you want a movie on in the background, it's one of those good kind of movies.
Drinking with buddies.
There's a scene where these two guys fight in this front yard, and one guy's a rake and the other guy's a hoe, and it's that scene alone is worth watching the movie for. And then you get the hobgoblins themselves, cool little creatures, almost like a Gremlins Critters-ish kind of rip off, whatever.
Well, let me just say real quick. Now you just reminded me of that. So Gremlins was made in '84. This movie was made in '88. So a lot of people have tied this movie to being a ripoff of Gremlins. Rick Sloan came out and said that he wrote this script years before '84. That it was actually his original idea. He didn't rip off Gremlins. But like Jordan did say, you can totally see a lot of ripoffs of Gremlins.
And the story plot's not. It's not a direct ripoff of Gremlins. It's just it's just one of those movies again where you see something else is becoming popular and it's like, okay, yeah, we should do this idea because people enjoy this type of thing. You get little creatures with sharp teeth and kind of goofy ears. It's like any kind of goblinish type movie or whatever. But it's a fun movie. There's one point where there's like four of them hanging out of a golf cart. They're chasing these rubber run of a golf cart. Chasing a couple guys down in a parking lot in a car. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say it again. It's not a good movie. If you enjoy all types of horror and you do enjoy practical effects, you enjoy, like Paul said, Tiny Terrors type of creatures, and you can sit through a shitty movie and just enjoy it for what it is, I would definitely advise watching the movie. If you're out looking for a blockbuster hit that Siskel and Ebert would say, hey, 2 thumbs up, this is not going to be the movie for you.
So to feed on that factor, IMDb scores this film a 2.3. So I'll let that be what it is.
Out of a 1 to 10 rating, let's say 1 to 10.
We'll get 1 to
10. I give it a 5. A lot of people might give it lower. 5 because I enjoy watching it. But like again, I like movies like that. So if you're looking for like a good movie, it's probably on like the 2 or 3 level. But for me personally, if you like practical effects and you like shit like that, where it could be a goofy puppet or something, and you love that type of shit, I give it a 5. And that's not a high rating considering a lot of movies like that. But for that type of whatever it is, on a scale 1 to 10, I give it a 5.
Okay, I guess I want to say I'm not gonna say anything that you guys already said, but I'm surprised none of you said this. Like, the guy's friends are all fucking awful. Like, I 2 minutes in the movie, I want every one of those motherfuckers dead. Like, you have the one guy who's calling fucking porn lines on his phone. He don't give a fuck. You have his girlfriend who's like, yeah, go out there, fight him. I know he went to basic training, but who cares? Go fight him. And then you have the other whorish one who, no, every one of them people should have died. Like, and no one died. Like, they didn't, none of that. That's not, no. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. But no one died. Like, none of the main people died, and that should not have happened. And they had magical powers. Like, you saw things. Like, essentially, they like had to admit like an LSD or some sort. But the thing they admitted created real people, because everybody, even the guy who was delusional, who saw the guy with the gun, everyone saw the same guy with the gun. So, like, the weird powers didn't make sense. They did try to go against Gremlins by having them, oh no, we're so different, because you see the hobgoblins, they go towards the light. The Gremlins, they go away from the light. Totally different thing. Like, that was the big attempt to try to differentiate it. And talking about the act, like, they were wrestling with stuffed animals. I didn't even see them putting like the hands up a puppet's ass. They literally like holding the stuffed animal. I wish I had a stuffed animal grab. They held the stuffed animal like, oh no, it's like, no, it's gonna get me. I watched it today, and like I asked my sister, hey, I gotta watch this. I'm gonna be on the show. I'm filling in, like, and she literally like 2 minutes in, she's like, what the hell is this? This is horrible. I'm like, well, you don't have to stay. And she's like, no, I gotta hope it gets better. And she lost all hope 5 minutes later. I just got worse and worse. So I'm not gonna give my number yet. I'll let Barry talk about it and stuff, but I'm usually pretty optimistic. No.
Okay, so pretty much same thing. Right fast. I want to say, the fucking puppets in the movie, the fucking tiny terrors, literally make the movie because they actually were so fucking awesome done. And Eric, Horror Mancave over here, he actually made one himself that literally looks exactly like the fucking ones in the fucking movie or the man, and it's fucking crazy. Fucking like, oh, okay, sucks. How the fuck does fucking RoboCop over here, Eric, fucking goddamn make a fucking goddamn movie that fucking good? I mean, make a figure that good.
Idiot savant.
Yeah. Sorry, my connection sucks, but I don't know why. Fucking, like, the main thing that I hated about the movie was when there was a flashback scene from the fucking old man when they first showed up. It was a little spaceship with 2 of them in it, and then all of a sudden there was 4. Then they killed more. Then a couple got killed. Then it came back. And then at one point there was 6 of them.
Well,
then they killed a couple more. Then there was 4 again. It made no sense. Plus, like I said, it made no sense that they were in their own head, like y'all said, but everybody else could still see what was going on. When fucking, like, when the guy's riding off with the fucking hotline fucking goddamn girl, the other guy could still fucking see her sitting in the fucking passenger seat with him. And when they got throwing grenades, that was not the worst part to me. The guy sitting there throwing grenades around the fucking goddamn the fucking bar, and you see grenades going off everywhere. But every time that you see a grenade blow up, the people are all just sitting at a fucking table, not even moving, just fucking drinking beer, hanging out.
Right, I got to one other thing I forgot, which didn't fit at all. What was with the army boss popping in? Was he real or fake? Either way, why is he trying to get that girl to go out and run a train on everybody on the bus? Whose dream is that? You can go service everyone, then you'll be done in the morning. Like, who's rooting for that one? Because it had to be connected to somebody. Otherwise, it just turned into a weird rape.
Apparently, it was hers because they only take your thoughts. So apparently, her fucking thoughts were she wants to go fucking got him suck off 300 fucking army men.
No, was she Darren? No, I don't think she wanted to do that. She threw the grenade.
Okay,
we can't hear you, Jordan.
We can't hear you, Jordan. But hey, back to the beginning of the movie. How come after 30 years, the fucking old man just never thought to lock any doors? Lock the doors to that room. Lock the fucking jail cell when you walk in. Lock the fucking goddamn vault. Lock any fucking doors there. Just instead he says, don't go in there.
The big steel
just lock them. Just fucking lock them. There's jail cells, everything. They have to turn this big fucking, fucking 800-pound, 1,000-pound door, but you can't just lock it. You can't lock the jail cell. You can't lock the door in there.
And how does blowing up the second floor kill the things that are trapped in a steel safe? like in a steel door. They're well protected down there, and you blow up the second floor. I was in ammunitions when I was in the war. The best part about that movie, honestly, and you mentioned it, was how good the piece Eric made was, because that made me want to like. That was the best thing I seen that movie.
I like that.
Like I would. That was brilliant. I wish we had a picture of it.
Best piece.
Okay. Right fast too. Oh, what?
I just want to shout out Joshua Neer, dude in the chat. He says, drinking some trogs, smoking some Gorilla Glue. Nice watching this show. Loving life. Keep up the great job.
I think we should just, you know what? I think fuck the likes. I think we should do another chug.
Chilling, drinking, watching the show, loving life. Keep up the good work. Like, if you're even having this, if you have a slight smile on your face while you're hanging out watching this, then our job's done, man. It's
kudos.
I think we should all do a drink, everyone.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
Nazdravi.
Score.
I gotta start getting 12 ounces for the chug every couple assholes like.
One more little story I want to say right fast. So, because I know Paul has some more shit to say most likely, but I want to say when I first, like, every time we watch a movie, you know, the first thing that at least I do, I'm sure Paul does too, I go look up, you know, the director, and I want to find out shit that he's done before. And I looked him up, and
don't talk because that's gonna be a trivia question.
Okay, well, no, I was gonna say apart from the movie.
He still has the giveaway, the hot.
Okay, well, I won't say it, but there's a part from the movie where only reason I knew it was because I looked it up before I watched the movie, and I looked up what his other movies he had done was before this movie. So there's one part in the movie when the old man does the throwback scene where the aliens come down, and he's reading a fucking magazine, and on the magazine, I see it. It was his movie he made before this movie. That's what the magazine was titled as. And I was like, holy shit, I only know that because I just fucking got him, looked it up.
That is an Eric Bingle type observation. It's like the video game initials on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And one more thing, which this won't fucking matter, but this is dumb. I saw this.
And I got one more after that.
On IMDb, this is ranked as the 30th worst movie in history. There's no way in hell it's 30th in all of history.
Well, there's a lot of people that have probably seen this more than they have.
I've seen 30 more movies that were shittier than this, though, myself.
I have two.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
Have y'all seen my strong hand? My strong hand. All right, so.
And Freddy Krueger fingers.
Hold up, my hand. Let me make it strong.
Jesus Christ.
Let me make it strong.
Fucking Nosferatu fingers over here.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. Hold up.
Fucking face hugger fingers.
Now we can't hear him.
It's all right.
All that.
All right. Let him do it. We can still see him. We can still see him. We can still see you. Go.
God, look at. Okay.
Oh! What the fuck is that? Cauliflower?
Holy shit! That's how my hands feel sometimes. I couldn't fucking put my fingers like that.
Sure.
Ta-da!
All right, Jordan, jump back out.
Hey,
all right, Paul.
Hey, Larry, Paul, we should throw, just so we stay consistent, we should throw some numbers out.
Well, Paul, you got anything else to talk about the movie?
We have, just the numbers. We haven't rated it yet. So
yeah. So for me, I'm going to be about the same realm Jordan's at. I'll give it just on as far as the movie, like it's just all over the place. The acting's horrible, but the creatures are cool. I'd give it like a 5.5 out of 10.
Hey,
I'm gonna go. I hate doing it because I'm usually the optimistic one, but I'll beat the populace, but not by much. I'll go like a 3.5.
Wow.
I don't see people go for, but that's me.
in all fairness, this movie was made for $15,000. The budget was $15,000.
Hold on, that changes it. I go to a 4.5. Budget matters to me. I go to 4.5 for budget.
Eric made one. For that budget, you should be able to make.
Made one that looks damn near better than the fucking movie was.
Budget-wise, I didn't know that. 4.5 then.
Yeah, so the movie was total fucking garbage. The acting sucked. Even though I do like the old man. The old man wasn't a bad actor. All the fucking young people were that bad actors.
Yeah.
The fucking puppets were fucking awesome looking, amazing. Even though I still think Eric's looks better. I don't know why. But fucking the movie sucked ass, and I would totally give it a fucking 2. But with the puppets and knowing the budget, fucking yeah, it goes at least to a 6 for me, just because of that. So it's fucking. I mean, the movie was fucking not the greatest, but the way we all look at it as horror fans, fucking, we look at it as fucking the budget. Like even Craig said, you gotta go by budget. You have to go by fucking goddamn fucking how fucking the storyline, the acting, but acting ain't good in fucking B movies normally. The editing, fucking everything. When it came out, early 80s, mid 80s, you're not gonna get fucking good acting in a fucking shit B movie. You don't get no good editing either. And this was actually pretty good edited, actually, for a shit movie.
Yeah, not with that budget. You're not going to get good actors.
But to be ranked the 30th worst movie in history by IMDb, I think that's not right at all.
A lot of people have seen the movie compared to a lot of those really shit films nobody's actually seen. So. I think that's why it hits the list. I mean, I'm sure Troll 2's on there as well. And to me, Troll 2 is, I mean, people say that's the worst movie ever. And to me, Troll 2 is far better than a lot of shit fucking films I've ever seen in my life.
Troll 2 is better than Ghoulies fucking 3 and 4.
It was better than Ghoulies 1 to me.
I actually agree with you on that one. Ghoulies 2 is the only fucking good one in my opinion. But any movie that has Phil Carter kills it.
I would. Fun, yeah.
So. Man. I'm happy you said that. I still wish you would fucking let me know who fucking made that, because I want one. That Troll 2.
After the show, I'll dig through my on that, yeah.
It's actually Mr. Zombie. Troll 2 is so bad it's good. True fucking fact.
It's so bad it's good.
Fucking crawlers, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's fucking.
I mean, it is. It's so bad it's good. I mean, the acting's horrible in it, but it's a fun watch. The characters are fun. Like it.
Troll 3 is fucking contamination. Well, I mean, that's a fake one, but ain't got nothing to do with it. But you call it whatever you want. Crawlers, contamination, fucking Troll 3.
7 or whatever it is. Yeah.
2.7 or something.
All right, so our average score was probably right around a 5?
It was around a 5, around a 4 or 5. I mean, not bad at all.
I think it's pretty, pretty right on. All right, are we ready for my giveaway?
Yep. Polly D.
So, Orbit DVD has given us a Blu-ray copy of Vinegar 2K scanned and restored release of the 35 millimeter negative of Hobgoblins. Why that we just ranked as a 5 on average got this big of a release, I do not know. But the winner is a sealed copy. The winner will get this, and it does look good. I do have a copy of this, so I will say it looks good. So the question that you have to answer is, Rick Sloan, the person that directed this film, also directed a franchise that Linnea Quigley was a big star. I know she was in at least the first 3. I believe there were 5 movies in the franchise.
6.
6? Okay, 6 movies in the franchise. What was that film franchise that Rick Sloan directed? First person to answer that will get this copy of Hobgoblins. I think that's a somewhat easy answer.
Yeah, I actually knew that. I was going
to get the answer that way.
I was going to talk about it too, so I'm glad I didn't.
That's fine. I didn't want you to.
No, but originally, so what I was going to say earlier was that in the fucking movie, he actually fucking talks about what the fuck is the movie? I just wrote it all down and I missed it. Oh, so his movie he made right before Hobgoblins was called The Visitants.
Yeah, it's
And
also
so,
did Blood, I believe Eric knows this one. He also did Blood Theater, which I believe was
yes, that was his first movie.
Yeah,
That was his first movie.
directed
So
by,
his second movie was Visitants. And
Yeah.
so when he shows when it's the scene of the fucking him, the throwback scene, he's reading a comic book that says The Visitants.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not the answer, so don't answer that.
I believe Vinegar Syndrome also released Blood Theater, and it also has a copy, or it also has The Visitants on there as well. So they must have some kind of deal with Rick Sloan. But yeah, whoever the first person to name the franchise that Rick Sloan directed.
There's 6 of them.
Six of them. Yeah, the Linnea Quigley, I know, was a star in at least the first 3, along with Ginger Allen. Wouldn't say it was much. Ginger Lynn Allen, yes, who was a body back in the.
I just looked up something that I didn't realize, and somehow I'm going to torture myself and find it. Did you know there's a Hobgoblins 2?
Yeah, it came out
in 2009.
I think 2009, yeah.
And it's like a connected sequel. It's like one guy's in the mental institution, him and his friends will be visited. Probably different actors, but
supposedly Rick Sloan had the, from what I read,
directed it.
Yeah, he directed it, but he had the script for it for a really long time, but couldn't find anybody to produce them. Which, I mean,
it's not good. It's not good. I've seen it before. It's not good.
If the first one is the way it is, I can't imagine the second one would be.
I can't believe they made a second one. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, they made a Troll 2, and technically the first Troll is not great.
Well, no. First Troll is a different. Like Troll 2 is nothing to do. It's
With
like
Troll.
nothing to do with Troll. It's like not even. That's just
point.
That's just stealing from a franchise to be like, yeah, we'll call it that. See what they'll say. This they like connected to the one guy. Everyone's in it by name anyway. Different people probably, but I didn't even know. Maybe it's the same actors because it's not like any of them did anything.
Yeah. Paul, if you want to repeat your fucking goddamn question.
Yeah. Because there. No,
we got one.
Yep.
Mr. Glenn.
Glenn. All right. So I believe we have somebody's answered all the questions that we have. Grog, do you have the winners of all the questions?
Yeah, well, we have Elizabeth won Search for the Dead.
Paul's cousin.
The fake Paul Derek won fucking the other one.
Well, that's a real guy. I know it is.
And then fucking Sinister Syndrome Glenn won the last one.
Yeah. It's weird they can have a name that close to mine, though. That's pretty freaky.
But hey, make sure all of y'all that won contact one of us and make sure we know your address.
Yeah,
and
Glenn.
Sure everything.
Glenn, shoot me a message. I'll get that out to you Monday, bud.
Yeah, Kylan, shoot me your address so I can shoot it out to you. And Paul, whatever, fake Paul Derek, send yours to Jordan or to one of us.
Fake Paul Derek, send me your address, and I will get it over to Jordan. So congrats to all the winners on this episode. We will be back in 2 weeks for the next episode?
We will be back in 2 weeks.
You want to preview the topic?
Yeah. So just letting y'all know right now, well, first off, we're at 28 likes. It'd be so nice to get up to 30 before we leave. If there's anybody in the chat right now in the group that has not hit the like button to get us to 30, to get us another fucking beer chug, that'd be awesome. And we currently somehow earlier we had 2 dislikes. They have turned into no dislikes. We have 28 likes and no dislikes. So that's awesome. Hopefully some of y'all hit the wrong button earlier.
Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Yes. I would appreciate y'all watching everything we do, everything y'all do. Fucking holy shit.
Everything I do it for you.
Everything we do it for you.
God, I hope we're the only ones that heard that.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey,
I do want to say before the end of this episode, we dedicate this episode to you, Eric, who's on the mend right now. So get better, bud.
Hey, and
the new baby retard.
and
And,
Also, if you guys aren't subscribed to us and you're looking for other channels to check out the F.U.C. Larry on YouTube. He has his own channel.
All our links are in the description below.
I love watching stuff. Check out the Slasher Junkie, Mr. Paul Derrick here. I know he has a lot of dope shit coming in, so check out his videos. I'm excited to see all the shit he has. Fucking Uncaped Crusaders. Mr. Craig, he has some mystery boxes. He'll be having some videos coming soon. Graveyard Grog, he occasionally does videos, and
I will do the
5. If you're not subbed, go check us out, guys.
And I will do the shout out for Jordan, who's the biggest mask collector on YouTube.
Yeah. And not only biggest, but best. He's got the best collection, man.
No, even the Chinese guys, they still join.
He's so good, the Chinese people steal his videos to sell their shit products.
Yeah, have you guys seen my face on Facebook? If any of you guys see my face on Facebook, showing like a mask that you wear and like kind of moves to your face and shit, and they're selling for $50. There's some Chinese company ripping my shit off. Don't buy them. They're using my videos to sell cheap products. Yeah, don't fall for it.
All right. So we love you guys. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in. Larry, you want to send us out?
Yeah. So hey, just letting y'all know while we got some dicks fucking flapping around here. Fucking the next episode in 2 weeks will be based on clowns. Some of us. So what we normally do is we fucking goddamn the people that are on the episode fucking goddamn give their one movie. We put it in the chat in our Facebook chat to pick from clown movies. So some of us, even though we haven't, some of us have picked, some of us haven't. We still have time to change. So if our fucking movie answer. So if any of y'all really want us to fucking goddamn watch a clown themed movie, you have 1, maybe 2 days to send us personal messages and say, hey, I want you to fucking goddamn watch this one, and we might take it. If not, here we go. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, but I want to thank all y'all for watching. Goddamn, we love all y'all. Holy shit. Fucking still 22 people watching right now.
Love you
Almost
all.
30 fucking likes. No dislikes. I'm sure we'll get them later because that's when the haters come on. We love y'all. We'll drink for y'all every fucking day.
Score.
Thank y'all. Fucking love y'all, motherfuckers. Deuces.
Cat's eyes.
So, Mr. Larry, what do you think it's time to do right now?
That's fucking goddamn. I've seen the fucking commercials fucking about the fucking goddamn beans. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Credits.
Fucking Horrorholics says goodnight to y'all. Cheers, fears, and beers. Fuck yeah. Later.
Later.
Sorry!